How about that? For more, we bring in our personnel guy, Mel Kiper Jr. Now, it wasn't that long ago, you and your buddy Todd were jousting over Daniel Jones, as I recall, Mel. You were very high on the Duke quarterback. Did you think he's going to look that good that soon?
You always hope, David, that they can transition quickly. We saw evidence of it in the preseason, but that's the preseason. And I think you look at where he is right now, Dave Gettleman's got to be thrilled that he's got the right guy for the job. To go on the road against Todd Bowles' defense and play the way he did, lights out, speaks volumes about what kind of quarterback he can be. That's almost with an exclamation point. You know you have the guy. And certainly, once you get the quarterback, David, you're so far ahead of the game. And as for Dave Gettleman now, build around Daniel Jones, and you know you can challenge for that divisional title and be a playoff team year in and year out, and maybe have a chance to get back to a Super Bowl. So this quarterback right now looks to me to be special.
As high as you were on him, he wasn't like one of your top guys. So what were the negatives about Daniel Jones?
Well, the only concern, if you want to say was concern, was he didn't have elite arm strength. But again, we've seen Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady come into the NFL without elite arm strength, and their arms got stronger once they were in the league, David. So we're seeing evidence of that already with Daniel Jones. I said he had a great release. Some said he didn't, had a slower release. So it depends how everybody views things differently. And there were a lot of critics of Daniel Jones. But again, he didn't have the great supporting cast. I think that helps him transition quicker because he dealt with adversity. He dealt with a crowded pocket. Okay, he dealt with pressure on him time and again when his offensive line was outmanned. He didn't have elite receivers to throw to. He had tight windows. He didn't have guys getting open regularly. So he had to deal with all that. He had an injury last year, which he came back from. So Daniel Jones has seen it all at Duke. Well coached under David Cutcliffe. That was one of the key reasons why I think he's transitioned so quickly, with that David Cutcliffe factor being really working in his benefit.
Okay, let's go to another rookie quarterback, the sixth rounder, Gardner Minshew, doing some nice things for the Jags in place of Nick Foles. What was the book you had on Minshew?
He was one of my top 5 senior quarterbacks most of the year, David, because of the fact he was accurate. And you think about throwing 662 passes, David. Think about that. That's more than double a lot of the other quarterbacks in terms of attempts. He completed 71% of his passes in that Mike Leach offense. Say, well, they're thrown all over the place, a lot of short. But you threw 662 passes. That's a lot of balls coming out of your hand, which helps him. He's got that carefree attitude, nothing to lose. He was going to go to Alabama to maybe be a coach. So, again, this is a guy just out there letting it go, and you see the accuracy and you see the fact that nothing bothers him. He's unfazed by this pressure. He looks like he's been in the league 5 years. So for Gardner Minshew, you just keep rooting for him. He's a great story, and right now he's taken the league by storm, which is pretty amazing.
All right, those are the guys in the NFL. Let's go back to college now. Which QBs in the college game are really helping their stock early in the season, Mel?
Well, I think